it's Arthur again. Today we're gonna take a look at this beautiful 2016 BMW 340i F30. This car got towed in because he wouldn't drive anymore. The owner said when he was driving he heard a loud popping noise, he saw smoke coming out of the back, and the car wouldn't drive anymore. It did start, but it wouldn't drive. It would go in a gear, but he thought that it's not going in the gear as well. Let's take a quick look and then we'll talk about what is the problem. This car does have some nice wheels on it. Does have M performance exhaust. Don't really see too many on this color and this package. I think it looks really nice. Does have a B58 6-cylinder engine. I believe it's also tuned. Not sure what kind of tune or how much power, but I think it has some kind of a tune on it. Great looking car. Let's look at the inside real quick. Sport seats, navigation. Overall, great condition. 65,000 miles. So this car also showed a code with a scanner for ABS sensor code 420611. We're gonna lift it up and I'm gonna show you what I found. Okay, let's take a look at the bottom of this 340i and see where the problem was. We'll start from the back. Very nice M performance exhaust. I love this color. Very nice Imola red. See the differential. Let's just take a quick look. 8-speed ZF. Great transmission. Shifts very quickly. Not that many issues with it. Covers are present. They're a little bit scraped up here and there. This car is pretty low. Now let's look at the problem area. When this car came, it wouldn't drive. It was on a tow truck, and when I lifted it up, what I noticed, I checked the drive shaft first and it looked fine, and then when I came back here, I noticed that this axle, passenger side axle, had come out from the differential. It wasn't completely out, but it was maybe 1.5 inch gap. So it was out enough where it wouldn't spin. Like the differential was free spinning basically, since this side was stopped and it's an open diff. This side was just spinning freely, it wasn't doing anything. That's why we're getting the code from the transmission with the input and output not matching, with the ABS sensors weren't reading correctly. So what I suggested is, as we noticed that this car was in some kind of accident from this side prior, it was a used axle placed, and it was also missing this seal protective cover. I suggested that we get a replacement axle. The old one had a slight leak from that side. It was kind of like a more build up and it looked like it was gonna start leaking soon. I suggested replacing that, putting a new seal, also a new nut, new protective cover. Did end up getting a used axle, but I did put a new clip in the end to make sure it stays in there. I think what happened is with the old axle, either the clip was loose when they put it in, it wasn't holding well, or it wasn't clicked in all the way. I think it wasn't a new clip installed. That's what happened, that it pushed out. And then, as I mentioned, the owner saw heard a pop and smoke. The pop came from the axle disconnecting while driving, and it made a popping noise, and the smoke came out from the fluid shooting out of the diff onto the exhaust. I cleaned this area up, it was all oily, and with the hot exhaust saw smoke from the back, and then the car wouldn't drive anymore. He would start, but he wouldn't drive, and there was no explanation why until I took a look at it, and then we saw what was going on. So as far as replace repair goes, it's pretty much done for now. If there is issues with it, I don't think there will be, but if there are in the future, I might have to go with a new axle, which are really expensive. They're about $1,200, and if there is an issue, it could be something going on with a diff, but I don't believe so. I think it just wasn't clicked in very well, or bent the U-clip on the axle. As you can see, it's also missing a cover over here, but it's just a protective cover, aerodynamic cover, and let the owner know, see if he wants to replace it or no. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this video helps some of you. If you have a similar issue, please comment, like, and subscribe. More videos to come. Thank you. Here's also a quick look at what parts were replaced. This is the old axle. I believe it's only 340i specific. 335 axle, I believe it does not work on a 340. This is the seal that goes on the axle. It's the old nut, and it's the differential fill cap. All these parts can be had from BMW dealership. The axle is around $1,200, so we ended up getting a used one, which was in good condition. This old one was showing some kind of signs of possible leak. Didn't want to risk it. Thank you.